Well, I finally got a vote call. Allow me to just say a little something about this. Hell yeah! So, Hoenn, you know, the one that everyone seems to either love or hate. Well, I'm in the love club. That sounds really weird. Anyway, Hoenn is my favourite region of them all. In fact, only 5 Pokemon missed the spotlight, and I usually end up having to exclude 1. So before I begin, I'll briefly mention the 5 who narrowly missed it. Sharpedo, because it needs some love to make up for the fact that it has no butt. Camerupt, because otherwise Sharpedo would feel left out. Altaria, because it's a poof monster. Cacturne, because I collect cacti in real life. Latias, because reasons. And Sphere, because no. Without further ado, I'm RoboticLlamaGaming, and these are my top 10 home Pokemon. Enjoy. On the outside, Shedinja looks like the definition of nobody cares. But if you look closer, there is a real gem there. First off, it's the first and only bug ghost type, and then there's this ability, Wonder Guard. This ability makes it immune to everything that isn't super effective. Oh, 13 of 18 types. You'd think that this would make it the most uber of ubers, but no. In return, it only has 1 HP. In other words, any entry hazard, weather or status condition will destroy it. But do I care? No. Besides, giving it a focus shaft will hilariously make it unscathed after the first hit, which is the kind of shameless trolling that I absolutely love. Guys, I have a confession to make. When my channel art says that I'm a champ, in real life I'm really just a Slaking. While Slaking isn't really viable in high tiers by any means, it's a complete monster and a new. Time for some numbers. Giga Impact is a base 150 power move. With the same type attack bonus, that becomes 200 base power. Slaking's base attack is a whopping base 160. Slap a choice band on that thing, and it becomes a ridiculous base 240. That's 60 higher than attack form Deoxys. Or, if you prefer, both of Arceus' attack stats combined. Add to that it somehow has a base 100 speed stats, despite the fact that it always lies down, and you have a ridiculous powerhouse. So what's the catch, and why isn't this thing banned 20 times over? I'll tell you. Its ability, Truant, means that it can only move every other turn, but with its colossal bulk, that's hardly ever an issue. Now all we need is a Mega Slaking with huge power, am I right? Meet Ludicolo, the nightmare-fueling Mexican stereotype Pokemon. Ludicolo. The main reason I like this guy is its typing, water grass. With this typing, it's weak to only poison and flying types. With its ability Rain Dish, combined with leftovers and Leech Seed and Skull to induce damage and burns, it can practically live forever in the rain. Or you could go for a decent sweeper with Rain Dance and Swift Swim. It's your choice. Sometimes shed bugskin, me, and a Mexican stereotype aren't enough. Sometimes you just need a giant freaking metal monster, and when you need that, Aggron's your guy. With its amazing defense, it's a tragedy that it was cursed with the rock steel typing, making it obliterated by the fighting and ground types, as well as a new weakness to water for what? No, I don't care! Mega Aggron is really where it's at. Not only does it have the usable typing of pure steel, but its defense is off the charts. Also, filter. How's your no weakness fire argument now? Imagine Gyarados with a more practical typing, with really high special defense, and a usable pre-evolution. Imagine all that, and you have Milotic. As I said before, its special defense is great, and combined with its ability Marvel Scale, which raises defense when status, you can give it a Flame Orb or Rest, and both of its defenses go sky high. Granted, you had the patience to actually freaking get Phoebus in Hoenn, and then max out its beauty in contest, but it finally pays off. And Holy Mother of God, does it pay off? Sometimes you just need pure power. No tricks, no gimmicks, just pure power. But you need decent bulk to back it up over a frail speedster. Namely Metagross. This thing practically dominates you. All it needs is a power-up punch or two, and you can continue to decimate the opposition with Earthquake, Meteor Mash, and Bullet Punch for anything that may outspeed and KO. Clear Body blocks a would-be counter-intimidate, and as an item you can go for a weakness policy, as its decent bulk can withstand a super effective hit, and then the weakness policy will increase its attack to deadly levels. but if you prefer, assault vest can also help. I've just realised while scripting the segment there's been completely tips for use and nothing vaguely interesting. Allow me to fix that. Oh my god! What? I heard you liked Mudkip. Yes I do. Now shut up with your silly memes. I do like Mudkip. The only reason I have for liking Mudkip is because it destroys all of the early game gyms and is one of about 3 options of getting through Watson's gym. God damn it, Magneton, I hate you! Also, just look at him, he's so cute. No! Sceptile is the definition of no craps left to give. Just look at it with its idle pose and the id-gaff look on its face. Lose some of your best moves due to Generation 4's physical special split? Sceptile doesn't even care. Even its upcoming Mega Evolution is completely cool with the fact that it has 6 weaknesses and has a Christmas tree for a tail. While I do actually prefer Groval's dynamic design in other areas, I can appreciate Sceptile's badass no craps given posture and expression. I really like the Psychic type. I like the moves and the playstyles as well as a lot of the designs. And overall, Hoenn introduced some pretty damn good ones, didn't they? You have the Meditite line, Lati Twins, Deoxys and the Beldum line as some of the best. But hey now, aren't we missing someone? Oh yes we are. It's Gardevoir, Kiddywinks. The first thing I like about Gardevoir is the difficulty you have to go through to get one. Ralts only has a 4% encounter rate on the first route, and even then it's really frail, and can only use Growl. Train it up to level 20 and you have the usable but still annoyingly frail Curlier. And at level 30 it finally evolves into Gardevoir. While I'm not exactly a Gardevoir fanatic as some people are, I do appreciate its slender and majestic design. Let's move on to the stats. After the frailty and frankly uselessness of the previous forms, it's refreshing that Gardevoir is a very strong special attacker who can hold its own in battle. That and its Mega Evolution gives Altaria a run for its money in the poof department. If you've seen my channel art, then you probably saw this coming. Swallow is not only my favourite Pokemon in Hoenn, but my favourite in the entire series. Yes, an early bird is my favourite Pokemon ever. And I don't even care. First, its design. Just look at it. Somehow they managed to take a Swallow of all things and make it awesome. The swift way it flies on X and Y, the look on its face because it knows it's the best. How about battle strategies? Somehow this incredible bird is in the NU tier, but I've managed to use it successfully anyway, so even OU battles have something to think about here. Giving it Guts as an ability and Flame Up to hold raises its usually decent attack to impressive levels, and a Stab Facade is something to be feared by anything that doesn't resist it. Stab Brave Bird is also a must, as it obliterates nearly anything as well. Steel Wing takes out Rock and Ice types, and U-Turn is for getting the hell out of there. No, it doesn't last long at all, and after a couple of Brave Birds and burn damage, it will die. And any hit can destroy it in one fell swoop, but since it outspeeds pretty much anything anyway, you don't really have that much to worry about. I'm RoboticLlamaGaming, and if Swallow doesn't get a Mega Evolution and a Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I will not be happy. Thanks for watching, and like, comment and subscribe. Goodbye.